Hey, people, here I am. Wednesday, 23rd, right? Yep, cheers. Hello, folks. Hey, Bill, thanks for the email. Man, those comments don't bother me. People with intelligence understand what I say, which is I understand that we all live in our minds. So someone else's opinion about what they see or about me or anything that's in their head, and it has no bearing on me. I don't care what they think. You just keep showing their ass. As I say, they just come over and show that they're not very good people. So, on my channel, there's the preview. When you go, I usually change the preview to the video of the day, but I'm going to put my live video back up for the preview. I appreciate very, very much the positive feedback about my performance. I really do. And so I want to make sure that more people see it. So I'm going to put it back in the preview. How are you folks doing? I'm doing okay. I'm going to do two things at once here. Yeah, the negative comments do not bother me. They don't bother me. They don't. It's just so obvious what's going on with these people, and they're in their minds. I'm glad it's not mine. Oh, excuse me. I'm almost done here. Very, very happy with how that performance turned out. And that reminds me, I have I'm playing this Saturday, but it won't be like that. I'll be doing an improv with two other people, Stacy Barilos and Kyle Jessen. So for you folks in Omaha and Lincoln or nearby, if you're interested, we won't be playing my original music. We'll be improvising, but I'll be performing again this weekend at Project here in Omaha. It'll be 8 o'clock Saturday night. So I keep threatening myself to go out into the other room and grab a bunch of records to show, and I keep not doing it. So I'll just do what's in front of me, which is thank you again, Jim, for sharing your Zone of Tones work with me. Into Dark Matter is on the dark side. I did do a night listen to this, and it was like, well, this is kind of taking me places I don't necessarily want to go right now. So it's true to what you say it is. It's on the dark side. It's good work. It is good work. What I listened to last night, and I will have to look this up to say anything about it. But this was pretty good. Tulku, Seasons of Souls. This is on the Triloka Worldly label, and it's definitely something Indian. I'm trying to see if I recognize any names on here. And right offhand, I'm not seeing any that I recognize. There's a Jim Wilson on here, on keyboards and synths. Is that you, Jim? And this is interesting. One of the main protagonists on here, his name is Jim Wilson. And is it the same Jim Wilson as Zone of Tones? This is good. Very Eastern. Tablas and There's even spoken word in probably the Hindi language, whatever language that is. But musically, it's thick. Excuse me, really enjoyed this last night. Season of Souls. Season of Souls. So I've been back down to Grapefruit to get the rest of my credit. I might go today, I might not. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, see, I been spending more time out in the other room, actually. And what I did yesterday, besides work on the house and music, is I watched some Residents on video. I've got a bunch of Residents on vinyl. Don't necessarily feel like showing it right now. So that's really what's on my mind this morning, is pretty clear, pretty clear. I gotta say again, hey Mike, I heard from Mike Watt again. Mike Watt watches my videos regularly. So he emailed me about yesterday's video and explained that the music of MSSV is all written by the guitar player Mike Baggetta. And yes, Mike, I would love to be on your show again. Watt from Pedro. One of the things that I would probably talk about is how I'm being inducted again for a second time into the Music Hall of Fame here in Nebraska. And at the same time, this year I'm going into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I feel real good about that. Okay? Real good. And so yeah, get a hold of me when you're done with this tour. I'll be happy to come on anytime you want, Mike. I'll say it again. Mike is the right kind of person we could use for a leader. I give no credence to Donald Trump. And I'll say it again, I wasn't riding with Biden, and I'm not a libtard, and it doesn't bother me people using those names. When I express frustration and anger, when I say things like losers and things like that, I have a right, because again, intelligent people understand this. I was the one who was verbally assaulted. I didn't start this. So I have a right to express my disappointment and frustration with being bothered by people with poor ethics. Okay, it's not the same as name calling. People with intelligence who understand psychology know that. The people that I'm referring to obviously aren't smart enough because they just keep coming back with more of the negative mindset and energy. I'm not insulted. I'm really not. It's like, and to think that we're in a time of society where our president, his behavior on this level is somehow acceptable. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. So, just to wrap up, because I'm just basically, that's what's on my mind this morning. I'll do a quick pull. I'll go over here. I know so quite well what is here, so let me go down here, even though I know what's down here. What do we have? Oh, I just talked about this. Slap. I just showed this. Let's try again. I just showed that Slap album. Good stuff. What is this? Okay, I don't think I've ever shown this. Patrick Sky photographs. Kind of a folky. I think he's Native American or American Indian. When I look at him, I see the ethnicity. And his other album, can I grab it real quick? No. His other album, which has him in a clown face, is the one I really like. But good songwriter. And again, not again, but what can I say about this? It's good stuff. Similar possibly to Phil Oakes, who I never owned any Phil Oakes records, even though I know about him and his place in music history. I don't think I've ever owned any Phil Oakes records, but this, to me, is kind of in that wheelhouse. Okay, so that's my pull for today. I'll say again before I go, my anonymous negative viewers, you don't have a point. So I just delete you. I don't even read your comments all the way through. It's like, judge yourself. Criticize yourself. You don't know me. You've never spent 5 minutes in my company. So you are the least qualified to have anything to say about me because you don't know me. All you do is see these videos. And you don't know nothing about me. Even I've been making these videos for over 10 years. You still don't know nothing about me. That's my response. Hey family, you're watching me today? Hope you all are okay. It does blow me away how many people, even though it's a blip on the screen, there's millions of people, and some people get thousands of views, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm just, a little drabble, but it still is pretty cool that I get on here and I'm just being myself, sharing my thoughts, showing records, and on average, at least 1,000 people think it's worth their time to come over and see what I'm talking about. That's pretty cool. Cheers, people. Thank you for being with me. Thank you. So once again, the main thing that is on my mind is the fact that I have a gig on Saturday. I'm still, it means a lot to me to be aligned with other artists and musicians who I respect and love. And so the recent reconnect with Mike Watt, I'm still glowing on it. And also because I don't go out so often, I'm still glowing from the social interaction on Monday night. So many people, so many friends. The vibration that I share with people in real time, face to face, is positive and loving. And I love the fact that in person, this is what happens. If someone steps to me with some jive bullshit, well, it gets dealt with because that's not where I'm coming from. Peace and love, like my birthday brother Ringo Starr says, peace and love. Okay? Okay?